afternoon everyone, it's Claire here from Remote Admin Services. I hope you're doing well and I hope business is ticking over nicely for you. This is just a quick screencast for you. There's been a lot of talk on pages that I follow, not necessarily the pages that you follow, but there's been a lot of talk about how people create things like these, what we class as Facebook memes or social media memes. I can't remember who it was, and I can't remember which one it was because this was back last week. But somebody asked me how I created one of these two, and I can't remember who it was. I'm ever so sorry. I know you did mention it, but my mind's gone completely blank. I use two things. I use this, which is Canva.com, and I also use PowerPoint. Vicky Nicholson from Branding Therapy, she's just done another fantastic one of these. If you can, I'll go and have a look at hers. She's explaining how you can create these posts in PowerPoint. I do love PowerPoint. Unfortunately, when in my last company that I used to work in, I didn't use PowerPoint as much as I had done in the past. So I've lost a bit of that knowledge, but I'm rectifying that now because I'm using it a lot more on a daily basis. So I tend to, at the moment, I'm using Canva a little bit more because I just find, for me, it just takes that pain out of trying to figure out the sizes. I remember when I started Remote Admin Services and I had to sort of like do all of my design and change my Facebook header, and it was just the most painful thing I'd ever done because no matter where I put my picture, something was in the way. There was a button in the way, or there was my face in the way, and it just I just remember it was just the most difficult task I'd done. And then somebody said to me, go and have a look at Canva.com or PicMonkey. I've never used PicMonkey. I've heard that it's just as good as Canva, if not better. I don't know, but for me, I tend to use this, which is obviously Canva.com, as you can see up here. And I also use PowerPoint. As I said, do go and have a look at Vicky Nicholson at the Branding Therapy because she did do one on there regarding PowerPoint, and she's full of ridiculously amazing tips. Like she did, like this is my blog footer because she said that it's a good idea to always have your header and a footer, a bit like wearing a hat and a pair of shoes. Bit of a weird analogy, but it's true. And so I don't have to now, every time I finish a blog post, I don't have to keep doing this, contact me here, blah, 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 blah. This is now my footer, so I paste that in every time I finish a blog. So anyway, slightly digress. As you can see, there's some lovely pictures here, and these are the things that I make. Where I get my pictures is another thing that people have asked, because pictures are quite controversial, because you can't just go onto Google and search, I don't know, an apple and book, because obviously they will have copyrights and they will have attributions attached to them. So I use a fantastic website called pixabay.com, Pixabay.com, and there are literally thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, of photos on there that you can use that are free to use, copyright free and attribution free. Obviously, when you're downloading them, you will have to have a look at the details on the box because it will tell you if you need to make any attribution, but most of them are free of any type of copyright. So, and this is where I've got all of mine from. Look, there you go. I've got loads of them. They're just all absolutely fantastic. So, so yes, I use Pixabay. I will put the details in the box down below so you can link to that, and I will also link to Canva for you. So, without further ado, to create a design, I tend to go up here, click into more, and then this will bring up your popular designs. These are the ones that obviously get used quite regularly, so they've put them at the top for you. But as you scroll down, you'll see, look, there's your social media posts. There's your standard size Twitter post, standard size Pinterest graphic. It's just, for me, it just, when I want to do something quick or I need to do something quick for a client, I just find it easy. I can log on to here, click on a button, and before you know it, it's all up and it's ready for you to design. Then you've got your standard documents, you've got your blogging and ebooks, infographics. You can't go on any social media now without stumbling across at least 1 or 2 infographics. They're quite popular at the moment. And then that's all your standard size. You've got your standard marketing material. And here, look, here you go, look, Facebook cover. It's just, it's there, it's ready for you. You click on that and it brings it up, and it's just so easy to do. And I wish that I'd realised about Canva when I first started, because I spent a lot of time blubbering because it wouldn't go right for me. So save yourself some pain, save yourself some tears and tantrums, and save yourself some alcohol, and just go straight to Canva.com, click on your Facebook, or you can click on your YouTube or your Twitter header, and it's all done for you. Simples. Anyway, let's go to the top. So for me to create my post, I click on the Facebook post here, and voila, nice little square there. That's your standard size. Over here, you've got loads of layouts, pre-layouts that you can use. Some, as you can see, are free, and some here are, if you've got the $sign, they are normally $1. I've never paid for one of these because I've found that the photos that I can source are just as good, if not better. But you can also search, I don't know, you can search girl with balloons. And most of them, look, see, they've got loads here. Most of them, you've got one, there's free, they're free, they're $1. So Canva do have a stock of their own photos, if you want to use them. As I said, I tend to go into Pixabay. It's just a lot easier. So anyway, what I tend to do is I go into elements, I go into grids. For those of you that follow me on Twitter or LinkedIn or Facebook, you will have noticed that I've used this design as my header. Don't know why, it's just something that I like, so I've chosen to use it. But for my quotes or my memes, I tend to use this one. So I click on that and it takes me over to here. There we go. And then I upload, every time I get my photos, I upload into Canva, so they're already here. So loads of them. Love a good, decent photo. So let's click on that one, and let's resize so it fits the page. And you can move it over, or you can fit it to how you want to. You can make it a lot bigger if you want. So I'm going to do a quote. So what I will then do is I will go over to the text, and I will click add heading, and I will to here. So let's say, which is true. What was stop doing? And you can do what you want with this here. You can move it down. You can change the fonts. There's loads of fonts here that you can use. Oh, absolutely loads. Small caps. You can change it. See, you can change the colour. I can put white in if I want. And over here, you'll see that there's loads of ready-made fonts and styles, and most of them are free, as you can see. So you can click on any of those, and you can change the wording inside. You can put your logo inside. There's so much that you can do. And then let's go back into elements. Close down my grids, shapes, and look, there's loads of shapes. And let's put this one. And then if you go up to here, you can change the colour. You can change the colour of any of these elements. You can change your colour if you want it through here, or you can just pick the colour you want. if you wanted, or you can just use this. Let's use it red. And what we can do is we can then make it transparent. Let's get that to never stop dreaming, which is true. If you're in business, never stop dreaming. The world is your oyster. And then I like to So that's just really quick. I mean, if you've got the time and you're not in a rush, then you can the world is your oyster with this. So if you want them free, you've got loads of free options. If you want a few paid things, you can, but remember there is a time limit. So do be careful. Just watch out for that. And then you click on your download button. Image for web, which is what your social media is. And if you want to print out, then you've got these. So I say for image, and then you'll see it'll come up down the bottom here. There you go. And then all you need to do is just add it onto your Facebook page, which I'm not sure. And then you post away, and that's it. So that was Canva. I hope that helps. Please, as I said, go and have a look at Vicky Nicholson's post about using PowerPoint. She's fantastic. She really is. What she doesn't know about design really isn't worth knowing. So I will link her page at the bottom, and I shall speak to you all soon. Thanks very much. Bye.